Constructing crank mechanism A. The dimensions are as follows: AD 50 millimeters, AB 180. The center of block C is located by two dimensions, 120 and 20 millimeters. So step one, first obtain the central axis, or in this case the center line. Okay, to the center of most part. I managed to tape two papers. On the other side it has the tape. So first I need to identify the distance that I have been given. I'll select the center part here, okay, and I will set as, that will be my initial point. I need to set 120. Okay, I'll use set square and I'll draw two vertical lines. And here another vertical. This is 120, so the point C is located 20 millimeters below the central axis. So I'll draw first, I'll identify, I'll set this point. That is where all the points are going to pass. This is the center for the circle. The dimension for the circle is that it has a radius of 50 millimeters. It's a radius of 50 millimeters, so I need to open my compass to 50. Okay, set at this point and I draw a complete circle. Now I need to divide the circle into 12 equal parts. Now I need to label the points accordingly. This will be position of C, and I want to label all the points to the top. Five millimeter are the guidelines. Set one time because these are corresponding. Now I need to label the points. This is C. This is O, A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, now the information we're given is that AB is 180. I do not know where B is located here. I know where A is. However, an important information that was given is that A needs to pass through C all the time. Regardless of whether it is at 1, it must pass at C. When it is at 2, it must pass at C. 3, 4, 5, or so on each of these points, it must pass at C. So what we do is, first I need to use my compass. If you place it this way, you'll see the tips are this, the tip of the pencil with the compass is the same. So what I need you to do, unscrew, extend a bit or greater than the tip of the pencil, the tip of the compass, sorry, and then secure. Okay, and this way when I open, I can get a greater distance here. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to open to the radius that I'm given for the length of AB, which is 180 millimeters. Okay, so open to 180 millimeters. Okay, that's 180. So just ensure that you have that. Do not change the radius, just put it aside. So we're going to start off with the first process, which is obtaining each of these points. It must pass at C. So I'll start with A. I just need to join A. It must pass at C. Okay. Extend the line from A. Okay. Keep your pencil stick there. Okay, because it must pass at C. Now, remember the 180, I need to set at A, and I scribe onto this first line. Okay, I want to scribe, and that's my first position. Move on now to, so you put your compass to the side, then you move on to 2, sorry, to 1, that's 0, so it goes to 1 now. Extend, must pass at C. Very easy. Set it at 1. Find 1 and I scribe. Okay. Then I go at 2. Remember, it must pass at C. Extend. So it's this line here, I use from point 2, and I get another point. Just be careful that you know where you're putting the points here. I go at 3. Extend, and you set at C at 3, sorry, and you scribe another arc. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 points. So we now go now with point with corresponding point 4. Please take your time and do one line at a time. Don't try rush because you might get into problems. Point 4, scribe. So we have another point which is a great distance away. Point 5. Okay. And 5, from 5, 6, from point 6. Just be careful that it is the bottom line. 7, 7, which is here. This is 7, 8, 9. From 9, from 10, remember this is 9, this is 10, 11, 'Try leave the pencil as you draw. You leave so that you know which line you're working with. So that's 11. Okay, so I know it's this one. And place a small dot so you won't get lost. And then 12, which goes back to 0. And here we have the locus of point B as it rotates about. So the last thing to do to join, okay, smooth curve, okay, let's see, it's a bit odd, right? But this shows the locus of B, sorry. Okay, for 1 revolution. You can darken any of the points. I will darken the initial, which is BA. It's the first time that you were given, and that is the mechanism, right? So this is the drawing. Last thing to do is to draw, to set off millimeters for the subtopic. It should always be below the drawing. This is referred to as crank mechanism. We can call it A, and then below you write local. Okay, so that is the construction of example A.